Hi, welcome to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Today is a shadow reading and it's for the divine feminine, or any female or watching this reading at this present time. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul journey or life path to watch this reading. Is for anyone. I just wanted to tell you briefly about what shadow reading is, or shadow work. Okay, it basically helps you to gain inner wisdom and hidden knowledge about yourself. You can then use that information, all right, to help you transform, to be more creative, make better judgments, decisions, and life choices, and to help you gain more power over your own life, because fate is in your hands. In other words, destiny is in your hand, and destiny is the end result on, or I should say, of how you choose to live your life. All right. But before I start the reading, I just want to say thanks to all those who have tuned into my channel, who have watched my videos, who have left comments, click the like button. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Okay, so the Oracle deck I'm going to be using is called Shadow and Light. All right, and I'm going to be selecting three cards from this deck. I'm going to consult with the ancestors to see what messages they have for the divine feminine, or any female who are watching this reading at this present time. All right, and thank you once again for tuning in to my channel. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards and then see what messages the ancestors would like to give to the divine feminine, or any female who are watching this reading at this present time. So, dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine feminine? Okay. Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present time? Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the... Okay. Okay, so the three cards that came out, so we've got advice, listen, all right. This card also came out for the divine masculine reading, shadow reading, I should say. So I'm just going to pop this on a stand. I hope you can see the card. And then I'm going to refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding. All right, so the second card that came out is rejection maturing. All right. And the third card that came out is discomfort, resentment. Now, I don't know if you've there are numbers on the cards, okay? So the first card, advise and listen, it's on a number 11. In tarot, we normally add the two numbers if it's a double number, which is would be 2 here, and it's about duality. The second card is on a number 13. If you add the two numbers together, that's a 4. That's about stability. And again, so we actually have two twos here, because this card is a number 2. Again, it's all about duality, and it's about discomfort, resentment. So I'm just going to just refer to the booklet to see what messages the ancestors have for the divine feminine, or any female watching this reading. What do we need to work on? Okay, please take what resonates. All right, whatever messages that come out for the divine feminine. So I'm just going to just read the meaning of the first card. Okay, so it says here, when it regards to advise and listen, when someone is experiencing hardships, we often like to offer our support in the form of coming up with solutions for them. However, this rarely makes them feel any better, and likewise, if you're having some issues and people try to suggest solutions, you might feel more agitated. Know the feeling? It's because deep down inside you have already thought about the different solutions. You already know what actions you will eventually take, but right now you just want to let the painful emotions flow out of you to relieve the pressure and release the pain. For the pain to go away, you want to feel heard. You want people to understand what you are feeling, and you need your feelings to be validated in this vulnerable situation. It is the same for other people too. They might not want to hear your advice right now. They might just want you to listen. This card encourages you to stop and think before you offer a solution to anybody or when you are being offered solutions. When it comes to helping others, think about what they are saying and listen carefully before replying. Did they ask for advice? Did they ask you to offer any suggestions or how to resolve their issue? Or did they perhaps not ask anything at all? If they didn't ask, it's highly likely that what they need is empathy. If it makes you frustrated when other people are trying to help you through giving advice, think about what it is you would like from them and try to express this beforehand so they know how they can best help you. And the affirmation for this card is to say that you can say to yourself, okay, it's you could say to yourself deep within, I know how to solve my own problems. And one of the exercises that the booklet is suggesting, okay, it says next time you seek support from a friend, practice telling them before you start what you would like to hear from them. For example, say, I need to tell you about this problem. Would you please just listen and validate what I am feeling? And next time someone comes to you for comfort, ask them first if they want advice or for you to only listen. All right. So these are just good words of comfort, So if there's it's I think the first message really is just to do with communication, how we communicate to others, or how others communicate to us. Okay, and there's just trying to find a balance between the two. All right, so something productive can come out of it. The second one I'm just going to check on is the one that says rejection maturing. So I'm just going to refer to the booklet and see um, what messages in regards to the second card. Okay, so that's on 48. Okay, so rejection is something we all experience at certain times in our life, and it's a difficult feeling to deal with. It can cause tremendous amounts of pain if we don't learn how to embrace it. When getting rejected, it makes us feel inadequate, unwanted, and perhaps like we are a failure. It can cause us to fear trying, feeling scared, or moving forward and pursuing what we really want. A common response is getting defensive and trying to stand up for ourselves, finding an excuse, or even trying to hurt the ones that made us feel this way. This is a vicious cycle that only creates more pain and hurt for both yourself and others. This card challenges you to rise above yourself and your instinct to push away the rejection and instead stand higher, knowing that rejection is not always a reflection of you as a person. Just because one thing didn't work out, it doesn't mean that the whole of you is wrong. If you can raise your head and see above this, you can find peace in maturing and knowing that a rejection is only a push in a different direction for the time being. Maturing can help you calm yourself down before reacting. Can you look the other way and break free from the cycle and find peace on the other side? Explore the rejections you've had and find within them what you are better off without. You don't need to prove others wrong. You don't need to prove yourself worthy or better. Just know that you are enough, and this rejection will lead you in another direction, and that is okay. And the affirmation for the second card is I am confident enough to handle rejection. I do not fear rejection. It will lead me in a better direction. And some of the I would say the exercise that the booklet would like us as divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading or listen to this reading should to do, um, is first of all, use the latest rejection that you experience as an example. Journal on what happened, when it was, how it made you feel, and what your response was. Then answer what has happened after. And some of the questions is asking us to ask ourselves is, how would your life have been different had it not happened? And how it is different now because it did. And the other question is, what are the great things you have experienced and now have because you got rejected? This can make you see that rejections are not always a good or a bad thing. It just creates different outcomes. All right. And I'm just going to just read what the last uh, uh, card, okay, what the words mean when it says discomfort and resentment. So I'm just again going to refer to the booklet, and it's on page 16. So please bear with me, please. Okay. We often avoid conflicts or even mentioning our feelings because we fear the discomfort it might cause, especially in relationships and even more so in new relationships. It's common to avoid conflicts by focusing solely on the positive things and ignoring negative emotions that need to be addressed just to keep the peace between everyone involved. Direct communication isn't always something that comes easy, though it needs to be learned, and this is an indication for you to practice it. Not communicating directly can instead cause the thing we fear from communication. If you keep repressing your emotions by not speaking up or not allowing your concerns to be aired, these can grow into resentment towards your partner in unhealthy proportions. By avoiding discomfort or conflict, instead of building love and trust, we build resentment towards the people we love. That feeling of resentment can become worse than discomfort since resentment keeps growing until the matter is resolved. Sometimes it's better to endure the uncomfortable to avoid living with two selves, one loving and one resenting. Eventually, it only becomes your own pain that nobody else can see. You don't need to hide yourself to keep the peace. Stand up and face your fear, and you might get to experience the calm behind the storm. Take the time to reflect upon what is bothering you in your relationships and what you have been letting slide. What issues have you been feeling hesitant to bring up? What, or sorry, when you have gathered your thoughts, be brave and choose discomfort over resentment. This card is an encouragement to you if you are feeling resentful towards someone to try and bring to the surface what has been bothering you. And the affirmation for this card is I choose discomfort over resentment. So I think the last message that came out is just saying that if we are in a relationship, it could even be related to a relationship with family. If there's something that is bothering us, that instead of sort of keeping whatever we have to say inside, okay, any suppressed feelings, we could communicate it, all right, in a positive way, all right, to so that we could sort of like get what the to in order to receive a response from whoever it is that we need communicating to, all right. It's but what they're saying is better that we whatever that's bothering us, it's better that we speak out than to keep everything in, because then that leads to resentment and other uh bringing other negative uh sort of energy, all right, um within the relationship, okay. um and as I said, the affirmation for this card is I choose discomfort over resentment. And one of the exercises is asking us to do, all right, is saying that learn to recognize the feelings of resentment by paying attention to your daily interactions with the people you are close to. Whenever the feeling arises, make a mental note that you are feeling resentful. This way, you can learn what things you need to speak up about next time. All right. So, these are just little exercises, affirmations, and exercises that we can do. Okay. And a lot of it is I would say, is based around communication. In terms of our relationships, it could be a relationship within our for or I should say for ourselves, for others as well. It could be do with any personal relationships as well as working relationships. Okay, so these are just little extras. Please take what resonates, all right, because they might not all apply to you. They might be just one out of the three, okay, or two out of the three, that message that's come out that might apply to you. So just take what resonates. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to use another deck. All right, and it's called the Angel Prayers deck. And I'm going to just call on the angels, archangels, just to um, see what additional messages they have for the divine feminine, any female who are watching this reading at this present time. And as I said, you don't need to be on a spiritual soul path or journey to watch these readings for anybody. And as I've said in my previous readings, videos, that you could call on the angels at any time to help you in any time in your life or in any area of your life, and as well as healing, okay, and doing shadow work as well, all right. And one of the angels, that archangels you can call on in terms of communication, if you have a problem, uh, or if you want to try and improve the way you communicate to others, all right, you can call on Archangel Gabriel, all right. She is an angel you can call on for communication, okay, or to help you communicate more effectively. So the deck I'm going to be using is called, as I said, Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray, all right. And I will also refer to the booklet, all right, just to give us uh, understanding of what messages are coming out. Okay, so let's see which angels or angels. Okay, it could be from the divine himself. All right, who wants to communicate with the or wants to send us like a special message. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards and just take two cards from this deck. All right, so let's see what messages come out. So the angels, archangels, what additional messages do you have for um, the divine feminine, any female who are watching this reading at this present time? The angels, archangels. All right, so one of the angels that came out is the earth angel. All right, and one of the prayers, it's saying, just a brief prayer, it's saying, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. All right, so I'm going to put this on a stand so you can have a better view of the card. And then I'm going to just refer to the booklet, all right? And the second card that came out is from Archangel Orion. And on it is the message here is manifesting miracles, all right? And the prayer here, the brief prayer here, it says, thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world, all right? So we not only can just call on the angels or archangels to help us heal, manifest, uh, you know, to bring more blessings and abundance in our life, but we could also just send them a prayer of gratitude, for all what they've done for us. So if you, you work with or you call on angels, all right? So I'm just going to refer to the booklet to see, just to give us an extended understanding what this card means. Okay. The angels are so grateful for all of your positive thoughts and the actions you do for others. They want you to take some time to see how amazing you are as a person. They are so blessed to have someone like you helping them to do their work here on earth. You are an angel of the earth. Thank you. So it's basically, it's just although the card here at the bottom there's a little prayer to the earth angel, but it's also just a message that the angels also want to send uh to the divine feminine, any females, for any uh positive things or work that you have done for anyone. All right, it's just saying, it's just the angels are just saying thank you so much for your support of helping them, okay, to bring more light or to bring more happiness to an individual, to individuals, okay, so basically to humanity. All right, and it's just um saying just thank you, uh, and it's also saying that not only just based on service to others, but also it's the earth angels are also saying that to ask yourself as well, how can you first serve yourself, okay, or how can you extend your help to others, but in generally they're just saying they just basically want to say thank you, and they also just advising to be like them, to or to just make sure that you live a life that is balanced, okay, for yourself first and then for others, okay, so you become continue to become so you can continue becoming a living, breathing angel. All right, so it's all here about uh, um, some form of gratitude. All right, okay, um, that they're sending out for our help. All right, for helping an individual or helping people out, okay, whether it's family, friends, or work colleagues or so forth, or even strangers. Okay, so I'm going to just refer to the booklet again, um, uh, about this message from Archangel Oriel. Okay, the general meaning here is you are blessed to receive this very special angel card as the angels are drawing close to help you manifest your wildest dreams in the most miraculous ways. Miracles occur naturally, and when they aren't occurring, something has gone wrong. But the angels are helping you align your thoughts and energy so you can manifest the blessings you really deserve. All right, so Archangel Orion basically is here. All right, um, because he's basically saying that we are all spiritual magicians, okay, and that we have been handed the power and energy to create the life that we really deserve, okay, um and whatever we believe to be true is created, all right, because belief um will manifest, okay, and the angels are here to support us, all right, to bring more blessings, more abundance, to bring our goals into fruition, all right, to make our dreams come true, all right. So Archangel Oriel is just coming out for the divine um feminine, okay, females or any um you know um uh, women who are watching this reading at this present time, to say, and to also to just uh, to let us know that we can always call on the angel, especially Archangel Orion, to help us to manifest more blessings that we truly deserve in our life. All right. Um, what I'm going to do, I am going to um, use another deck, okay, which is called Daily Crystal Inspiration. Just to ask spirit guides, the angels, again, or archangels, our ancestors, sending masters, what crystal, okay, that they would like the divine feminine to work with. And that's for anyone who is interested in crystals, who would like to work with crystals to meditate, okay, and you could just have them around your home if you like, or carry them with you. So it's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to refer to this crystal deck and see what message they have for the divine um, feminine. All right. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and see what comes up, and then and also refer to the booklets, all right, to give us more understanding of what message they would like um, us to receive. All right, so their spirits, spirit guides, angels, archangels. Okay, so the message that wanted to come out, it says turquoise, it says prioritize your health, okay, which also I am trying to take on board as well, because it's very important for everyone, especially now. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on a card, and turquoise is a very good crystal, all right. It's usually linked with the throat chakra, all right, to do with communication, okay, self-expression and creativity, all right. If you want to create more abundance in our life, so turquoise is a very good crystal to work with. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to refer to the booklet to give us to read a bit more about turquoise, all right? So please bear with me. Okay, so it says here, take your health into your own hands. The first step is to identify what your body needs. Everyone is unique. So your health journey requires self-reflection to discover what will make you feel your best. Then take one step, no matter how small, in service of that. Maybe you commit to going to bed 15 minutes earlier or find a yoga routine online. Or perhaps you download a meditation app, go for a walk, or walk, um, or I should say, work out at the gym. Whatever you choose to do for yourself and your health, make it a priority and commit to it each and every day with consistency. Small actions will build into amazing results. And the core questions is asking us to ask ourselves is, do you treat your health as a priority? What aspect of your health could use a boost? And the crystal affirmation, okay, that is asking us to ask ourselves is, my health is a priority. So I practice self care. Today, do one thing to support your physical, emotional, or spiritual health. Okay, so in other words, self-care doesn't always have to mean or linked to do with just your physical health. Okay, it could be to do with your emotional or spiritual health as well. All right, and that's something that obviously I try to take on board myself. Okay, either going for a walk or doing some form of meditation or trying to select healthier things to eat. All right, to try to keep some form of balance. So it's very important there. All right. So the crystal that the our spirit guides, the angels, archangels, the ancestors, ascending masters want us to work with. If you're interested in working with crystals, or maybe buying, or you'd like to buy a crystal, okay. Um, or if you're thinking of sort of meditating with one, or or buying a new one, it's entirely up to you. They are suggesting turquoise, and turquoise is a good crystal, as I said, for the throat chakra, okay, which is all about the way we communicate and the way we um express ourselves. All right. So, and please take what resonates. So, if you do enjoy, okay, watching or uh, uh, listen to this reading, all right, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Um, and just for your information, okay, if you want to find out more information about shadow work, about what crystals, if you are interested in crystals, which ones that are linked with a shadow work, please check out the description box. I do have other videos out on YouTube when in regards to uh other crystals for inner healing and shadow work, the importance of shadow, inner soul and inner child healing, why it's very important. All right. Also I've got videos about the birth natal chart, about chakras and auras, all right, and also about uh spiritual tools, okay, for growth and healing. I've got all that posted out on YouTube, so please check it out. And as I said, if you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, please click the like button, subscribe or share. And thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, and thanks to all my subscribers and all those who have tuned into this channel. So thank you once again. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. All right. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for listening and watching this video and reading. Bye bye.